during these holidays. A lot of people look forward to the holidays all year. They waiting for Thanksgiving and Christmas, all this stuff. But some people don't look forward to it, man, because it's a tough season for them.
Yeah, because people lose loved ones sometimes,
Yeah.
and it reminds them of that when they come back around.
And they trip out on you.
Yeah, see, that's why you can't let it trigger. You can't. You gotta stop when people like Kirk out, like that dude did on the bus today.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta brush that stuff off. You gotta pick and choose your arguments. See, like I got a whole lot of subscribers on Broad Law on TikTok, right? And when people come on that jump, I be saying negative stuff. I don't even respond. I just delete, block. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't got to worry about that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I be deleting people in real life, blocking people in real life. So
yeah, I try to be good and nice to people, but I got so good over the years of cutting people negative energy off that sometimes I cut myself off. Sometimes I don't talk to myself. I gotta cut myself off for a couple of days.
you need to go and that's when you need to meditate.
Yeah.
Sit down, breathe, slow down, just deep breathe and see what comes to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I never not try to not talk to myself. You know, I just, when I get stressed out, I go out.
Meditate.
Not sometimes, I just go, a lot of times I go out on the grass, get barefooted, go in my backyard, get my little singing bowl, put my feet on the earth.
Yeah, I ain't been able to do that since you had me doing that, man. It's cold, man. It's wet. And I still could do it.
Yeah, it's earth. What you just think you're going out there to wet your feet. The earth got a gravitational pull.
Right.
So when your feet hit it, it's pulling out that negative. They call it negative ions. Just like if you burn a salt
you supposed to feel it. I felt it. Like when I did that first.
You can't. I'm gonna tell you what some people do.
I felt the grass stick in my feet.
I'm gonna tell you what some people do.
My head was like.
Yeah, it's probably because you needed it. The more you need it,
right.
Yeah. Some people take and dig a hole in the ground, put their feet in it, and bury it, and sit in the sun. Because we got the same stuff in us that the trees have and the plants that grow. That's why I tell you we sun people.
Right.
And you can look up at the sun and sun gaze. You can meditate with your feet planted. And what's going to happen is you're going to get downloads. The sun talk to us. That's the stuff you're not going to hear about in school. And you'll be like, okay, I ain't never think about that. It give you ideas.
I know when I was doing it in the summer, Ghost.
And you can let the sun hit the palm of your hands.
I could feel my body like relaxing.
Yeah, because see, they gave us shoes to wear. When the Creator made us, we was barefooted.
Right.
Man came up with shoes. Now they give us tennis shoes, the rubber. You got some people, feet ain't touched the earth in years. And if they go to the beach, they might touch some sand. Right. And that's it. But on regular grass and dirt, yeah. And the doctor told me one time, see, the man came in her office, a heavyset guy. He had a corn, I think it was a nickel or something, on the bottom of his feet, stuck in his feet. He didn't even know it was there.
Right.
And she had to like take something to peel that joint out.
Right.
Because your skin is steady replacing itself.
It's covering it.
Yeah, so new skin come, and the old skin, like your fingernails and nails, it replaces itself. And then when the new one get up under there, sometimes you just pull the old nail off your feet, and it probably won't even hurt. That's why you see them ladies go and they get their feet clean. They take them things to go up under the skin, up under the nails, because the skin. Your body, your cells itself reproduce. Right. So that's when we got your oil field. I told you about your oil field. Mm-hmm. In your oil field, this your body, right? The oil field goes around your body.
Right.
It is supposed to protect you from the spirit world. But they got us putting certain things we eat and drink in our body really a bunch of metal products and stuff, and they don't even tell you it's in the food. And what happens is it get in our system, and it go up and classify your pineal gland, which is like the window to your soul, and so it be dead. So that's why you got a lot of people walking around, the living dead. They dead. They spiritually dead.
Right.
Because we are spiritual people having a human experience. We're not human having a spiritual. We spiritual first, because we descended from the heavens to here, and we here on this planet to work out old karma from past lives, for one, and to try to raise our frequency, so we gonna have to keep coming back here, because on this third dimension, all kinds of bad stuff happen. That's why you see bad stuff happening, because this bad stuff can't happen on a higher dimension.
Right.
So now the earth is shifting from 3D to 5D, right? Some people gonna be stuck down here, and it's gonna get worse. But if you raise your frequency, you're gonna travel and move with the earth, and you won't have to endure that. And that's when the Bible say, the meek shall inherit the earth.
Right.
And with that being said, that's what we strive to work on, and they call it shadow work. So if you're supposed to work on your bad habits, if you got stuff, grudges you hold against people, or stuff you just don't want to let go, you gotta let it go, because that'd be the same stuff holding you down. Right. And you got, I told you about your oil field. You can have cracks in your oil field, and spirits can get in your oil field, and they be in there with you, and they be whispering in your ear, shit. They be telling you stuff like about somebody, don't even be true. Right. But you be thinking it's true, because you be looking at the person and say, yeah, that motherfucker, this and that motherfucker. And you be looking at them, and they created a whole scenario that's not true, and you acting on, and that person like, well, why you thinking that? Right. And anything can kick off from that. Or you can lose a good friend, all because you listen to them voices in your head, versus saying, get behind me, Satan, or blocking it out, like some sage or some Palo Santos, or get you a singing bowl and them little forks, put it on your head, let it vibrate. They don't like vibration. They don't like bells. Get you some bells in your house. All that kind of stuff. Things you can do to ward the spirits away. Like I told you, you see them crystals there. You see I be like that Palo Santos. And you seen your fat time when I didn't have the Palo Santos stuff, and we had problems with the electronical system, right? And that's because they actually, in these systems, these systems actually, Satan can jump all up. Demonic spirits, they can travel through that. They can travel through. You ever see that? I don't know the name of the movie. This demon, he was traveling through electricity, and they was trying to. He was I can't think of the name, but he had to touch you. If he could touch you, he can get in you. And they was. And
he had changed from through person to person.
Yeah.
It was like Denzel Washington, and
he might have been in the movie, but
I think so.
Yeah,
he walking in the street and then bump into somebody, then they turn around.
Yeah, he being that person.
Yeah,
that's real.
Yeah,
and people think it's just on TV. Most of this stuff on TV, they be telling you the truth.
Yeah,
and you think it's on TV or that's just a movie. Nah, that is a whole world out here, a spiritual world that we got to learn more about. And we got to be, and don't just think it's hocus pocus, because you got spirits right now. We can have spirits around us right now in here, but we can't see them.
Right.
That's because they're on a different frequency. But then you got some people can see them because they on that frequency. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so once you learn about frequencies, it's like changing the radio station. You want some jazz, you put it on 96. Right. You ain't gonna go to 93 listening for jazz, because you know they're gonna be on the hip hop or go-go or something, right?
Right.
So you got these bowls, big pitchforks. You ever see people hit 24? Boom! They got the big jumps now. Yeah. I seen Erykah Badu with one, NDIV.
Real big jumps.
Yeah, and it changed the whole frequency of the room. And you just got to get in the frequency and vibration, because a lot of people say God is not a person, God is a frequency. And you got to come on up a little higher. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on up a little higher. And with that being said, you got some questions on your mind? That might